on, not showing up for me yet. There we go. Now I can finally see it. All right. No, YouTube. I don't care about YouTube TV. All right. All the levels look good. Okay. I figured, you know what? I have not played actual solo. One character, Slay the Spire. So I should do that. I'm going to play with the Silent. So, Slay the Spire, the board game, based on the video game. One thing I wanted to look up. Yeah, playing solo, when you get a relic, you just get one relic. Whereas when you get a boss relic, you get to choose out of 3. I'll be playing with the Silent. Oh, and one other thing I clarified for myself. I've been doing... get out of the way. One thing slightly wrong, although I don't think it ever had an impact. Well, other than maybe making it a little harder for me. Burning. No, that can be blocked. So I know when I looked at the heart. Where's the heart? Which I don't have unlocked yet, but yeah, the heart. No, not the heart. It was some other boss or something where you get a bunch of burning cards. No, those that damage can be blocked. The only stuff that can't be blocked are when it specifically says not take 1 damage but lose some amount of XP, which happens from poison. Or some actions have you lose hit points to do something. So burning can be blocked. I went back and played the video game just to see, and yeah, you can block burning in that. I had that wrong, but it had been a long time since I played. So I'm going to play as just the Silent. Put those up there. Oh, I don't think any of these have been shuffled, though. I'm going to have so much more space than playing with 3 characters. Alright, Silent. I need to set up the board. It gets to be partially randomized. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm playing on Ascension 1. Need to actually do that this time. Replace the standard elites in each act with Ascension 1 elites. Where are those? Ascension. Alright, the Ascension deck. Okay. All those. What else do I need to do? Open the Ascension pack. Replace standard elites in each act with the Ascension 1 elites. Alright, so just that. So instead of fighting these, I might fight these. What's the difference? Let's just compare one. Gremlin Knob. Slightly more in the way of hit points. Excuse me. Yeah, 25% more hit points. And every round it's going to get stronger. The regular one does not. Well, every round after the first round it'll get stronger. Okay. Alright, so, and elites are going to be a little tougher. I'll set the rest of these to the side when I get to the other acts, and Act 1 And those can sit up there. May as well mix up the rest of these decks. Summons don't need to be mixed up. You don't draw from that. Alright, and regular encounters. Other than the first encounter. First encounter. I'll get that one for my first fight. Alright, rare rewards. Need to mix those up. And not accidentally flip some over. Alright, that's good. Those can sit there. That is my standard deck that I start with. And then regular rewards. I've unlocked everything the Silent has, so every single card is in play. Not that you go anywhere near through these decks in the course of one playthrough. Alright. Rare rewards, regular rewards. I did already shuffle these relics. Potions, and boss relics. Alright, all these can actually be out here this time. Okay. Alright, two more things. Get my base deck shuffled for the first encounter. Oh, one other thing I need, cubes. Now, from playing through this a couple times with multiple characters, I played with 2 and I played with 3. Won both times. After doing that, I think the game would actually be harder on with 1 character. But we'll see. With 3 characters, especially, well, that's a lot of campfires early on. With 3 characters, if one of them isn't getting good draws of cards to make the deck just to your liking, well, the other 2 can make up for it. All the campfires are early. If I want to do some upgrades, I can only upgrade twice. Other than events. Shop shows up late, or there's the early shop. No reason for that. Let's see. I believe I start with 3 gold. Oh wait, not yet. I need a Meow's Blessing. Alright, come here. Mix those up. Alright. I get 3 gold and a card reward. Then I get to choose to remove a card, transform a card, or transform 2 cards and lose 3 hit points. Well, alright, let's see what my card reward is first. Oh. I got a golden ticket right off the bat, so that gets replaced with a rare reward. Okay, oh, poison. Alright, Masterful Stab. 0, cost 2 if you lost hit point this combat. It's an attack for 2 damage. And it's for 3, I assume. Yep, if you upgrade it. Not thrilled about that. Okay, poison, deadly poison. Nice. See, it's 2. No, it's free if you upgrade it. Okay. And after image. Power. Whenever a card's effect makes you discard one or more cards, gain 1 block. Well, in the starter deck you have... Well, actually, I guess I didn't need to shuffle these yet. But in the starter deck, you only have 1 card that could make you discard. I would rather get some poison. So I'm taking that. Okay, now I can remove a card, transform a card, or transform 2 cards, lose 3 hit points. If I transform a card, I get to just remove one of these, probably a strike, and replace it with whatever that ends up being. I can remove a card, make my deck smaller. Or I could transform 2 cards. Should I transform 2 strikes? Oh, and what do the strikes do for the silent? Do they become 0? No, they become 2. I think it's the defect that when you upgrade a strike, instead of it becoming stronger, it costs no energy. You know what? I'm going to transform 2 cards. Why not? Alright, so these are gone. And instead, they get replaced with outmaneuver and dodge and roll. Okay. Alright, so this, once you draw it, you retain it, so you don't discard it. If you don't play it, then when you play it, if you retained this last turn, alright, so if this stays out on the table for at least 1 round, you gain 2 energy when you play this. Okay. And dodge and roll. 1 block, then 1 block. Each block can go to any player. Well, I'm only playing with 1 this time. 3 if you upgrade it. Alright, well, more blocking. Okay. Alright, well, there's the start. Oh, I transformed 2 cards. I'm supposed to lose 3 hit points. Alright, so I have 13 cards in my deck. Just started raining pretty hard. Oh, I need one more thing. I need an Act 1 boss. 4. Which one's 4? Hexa Ghost, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Hexa Ghost. Oh, yeah, so that one has lots of burning, but that can be blocked. I don't believe I've played that one yet, so... Alright. That'll be every Act 1 boss. Okay, now we're ready to start, and first encounter is a cultist right off the bat. It only has 9 hit points. Hits for 1 damage, but gains a strength each turn. So first time it'll hit for 1, then for 2, then for 3, and so on. I'll get 1 gold and a card reward when I defeat it. Alright, the silence ability is first round of combat I draw 2 extra cards, so I draw 7. Well, I do need a little bit of defense. And I can poison it. I want to retain this, so that one is going to be... Let's see. You know what? Let's move this up a little bit. Actually, I have room for things. Alright, I'm going to retain that. So I'm not going to use that. I'll definitely use poison. I need to block 1, so I'll use a defend and I guess a strike. Alright. So I'm going to spend my 3 energy on that. So I will gain 1 block, use 3 energy, do 1 damage, and give it 1 poison. Okay, and well, those all get discarded, and then the rest of my hand, other than that, gets discarded. Alright, first round done. Enemy's turn. So enemy is going to hit me for 1, but I have 1 block. So did nothing, but it also gains a strength token. Oh, I didn't do the poison damage to it. Alright, so it should have taken 1 damage from poison. Alright. Oh, I also did not roll the die, although it doesn't matter because I don't have any relics, and the cultist doesn't have an action that depends on any actions that depend on what the number is on the die. But it's 4 for this round of combat. Okay, well, we'll definitely use neutralize. That costs 0 energy and does 1 damage and gives it a weaken token, which will counteract that strength. So it's only going to hit me for 1 again, which means I'll need 1 defend. And, well, I only need to use 2 energy. I don't need any of this, so I can hang on to that. Alright, so I'll hit for 1 and gain 1 block. And then discard these. Hit for 1. So down to 5. Gain 1 block, and then that's it. Poison does another damage, so it's down to 4. Okay, and then it hits me for 1 plus 1 minus 1, so it hits me for 1, but that's how much block I have. And, wait, did I do the poison? Or did I skip that again? I've hit it 3 times, and poison has hit it twice, so yes, 4 is correct. And it gains another strength, and the weakened token goes away. Alright, so draw 5 more. This time it's hitting me for 3, unless I weaken it again. And I need to do 3 damage to it, plus the poison, to kill the cultist. I also can get 2 extra energy. I think no matter what, this is going to be fine. Either I'll get enough block cards that'll have energy that I can do some damage and get enough block, or I'll get enough strike, or whatever. Cards that'll damage it that I can just kill it. Well, I can't kill him. I need 3 block. Well, that's 2 block. That'll be 3 block, and then I can hit it twice if I use outmaneuver. So I'll use this. That's not where that goes. I'll use my outmaneuver. I gain 2 energy. So I have 5. And then, well, here, fine. We'll just play all these. 4 block, 2 damage. And then that's basically the end of the fight, because now it's down to 2. It's not going to hurt me at all. The poison kicks in for 1, and even if I do nothing next round, the poison will finish it off. So it's going to hit me for 3, but I have 4 blocks, so that's fine. And then it'd be the next round. I'd go back down to 0 block, and I'd have 3 energy again. But yeah, it's all over. So that would have been my hand. So there you go, dead. Or again, I can just let the poison finish it off. All right. So, cultist is dead. I get 1 gold. Boy. It just got very windy and very rainy. I wonder if that's coming through. Oh, I don't need these yellow and blue and purple cubes. Those are for orbs. Get them out of the way. All right. I got my 1 gold. I need my card reward. So, 3 cards. Get to pick one of these, or got the golden ticket again. There are only 2 of those. They were both pretty near the top of the deck. Die, die, die. Alright, first encounter. Not going to use any of those again. Alright, die, die, die. So, 1 energy. Deal 3 damage to all enemies on a row, but then it's exhausted. What does it do if you upgrade? It does 4 damage. I mean, it's a good attack. However, single use. What else do we have here? Backflip. Block 1, draw 2 cards. Or Tactician. This is unplayable. If this card is discarded by a card's effect, gain 2 energy and exhaust. So also single use, but it has to come up at just the right time, which currently would be, it has to come up This didn't have any sort of discard. No, it has to come up when Survivor comes up. So, no, and I think I have plenty of block for now. I guess I'll take this. If later on I get a bunch of shivs and lots of poison and stuff, then maybe this, I won't like that in the deck anymore, but hey, you never know early on. Well, let's leave that out. No reason to shuffle yet. Alright, so what path do I want to take? I don't really think I want to go to a shop early. Which means, well, if I take any of the other paths, I'm going to hit one of the campfires and do some upgrading. And then I can't do that again until up here. I can hit multiple elites going through either of these if I want, although I might want to shop at some point. Well, I'm not going to do that, so it's going to be event, regular, camp, event, regular, camp, or another event, camp. These paths are almost the same. I like events. They're fun. Let's go this event. The Cleric. I can pay 1 gold to heal 3 hit points. Well, that's the 3 I had. I lost earlier from transforming. I can use Prayer. I can pay 2 gold to upgrade a card. That's a possibility. Or I can Purify to pay 3 gold and remove a card. What does Outmaneuver do if you upgrade it? You get 3 energy, I assume? Yes. Energy is not really an issue yet. Not unless I get some more expensive cards. Let's see. That became 3 block. Regular defense become 2. Their bigger thing is so you can give block to anybody, but I'm playing with just 1 character, so that doubling the block is still good. You know what? I want free poison. Oh, so if I'm upgrading a card, that'll cost me 2 gold. Sure. Okay, regular encounter. Another cultist, but this one spawns a green louse. Alright, which will attack for 2 or for 1 or weaken me. But the first time it takes damage, it gets 2 block. Well, if I can get die, if I get lucky and that comes up right off the bat, that'll just kill it, and then the block won't matter. Alright, so that's what I'm facing. This time I actually need the die. 6, so it will weaken me. So that 1 attack of mine is going to deal 1 less damage. Unless it's already dead. And then I won't get weakened. Alright, but this also means all that's coming at me this round is 1 damage. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the green louse. I should be able to die. Has only a very small chance of not showing up in the first 2 rounds. It's not going to attack me this time. Well, although if I'm weakened, die won't actually kill it. Alright, well hopefully die comes up right now, and then I can kill it with that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards first round. Oh, there it is. Well, that makes that choice easy. Yeah, die. This is now exhausted. We'll put exhausted cards down there. Alright, 3 damage to each. So that's down to 6. This is already dead. Well, that was nice. Okay, that was 1 energy. And then I'm getting attacked for 1. Actually, if I use Neutralize, the attack will be for 0. So we use Neutralize. So that does 1 more damage. Okay, costs 0 energy. That's now been used. Alright, so yeah, so now it's hitting me for 0, so I don't need any defense, but that's all I have left. Well, set that aside. That can be retained, so I'll get extra energy next time. Well, alright. That also means not much defense left in here, but it'll only be attacking me for 2 next time. There's the one card that gives me 2 blocks, so it should be okay. Alright, that's it. Not poisoned yet. Alright, so it hits me for 1, -1, so it hits for 0, then the weakened token goes away. Okay, now I'm back to 3 energy. Only 5 cards. Well, sure, put that on there. That costs 0 energy, so there we go. And then I have 2 strikes and 2 defends. Well, I do need 2 of these to prevent damage, and should I use outmaneuver? I think so. Oh, it didn't get its strength. There. It's hitting me for 2. Well, I may as well use the energy. So I have 5 energy, and that'll cost 4. I'll hit it for 2 damage and get 2 block. So I have 1 energy, but no more cards. Alright, then it hits for 2, but I have 2 block. Oh, poison does 1 damage. So down to 2, I just need to do 1 more damage and then it's dead. Poison will take care of the rest. And there you go. So the rest doesn't matter. Oh, it was supposed to get strength again, but doesn't matter. 1 strike, poison, dead. Alright, same reward as last time. 1 gold. Plus 1 card reward. Alright, what do we have here? Setup. 1 energy to any player, exhaust. Okay. Dagger throw. 2 energy, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Well, there's another thing that makes me discard. It's after you draw. Upgraded, it's 3 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. It's possible. Backstab. 2 damage plus 2 if the enemy is at full hit points, and then exhaust. 4 damage plus 2 if it's full hit points, then exhaust. So, alright, upgrade it, and it's 0 energy to deal 6 damage to a enemy that hasn't been hit yet. Good if it comes up early. Or if you're facing multiple enemies, you can save 1 for when that comes up. Oh, and how much is boss going to have? 36 hit points playing solo. Can also pass and not take any of these, which I'm considering, although more than anything else is going to come down to, can I get a bunch of poison and shivs? Ah. Okay. I don't really want setup. Now, if I take backstab, I have 2 cards that are single-use attacks. Which does help keep my deck smaller. And I did lose 2 strike cards with the transforming, so yeah, I'll take backstab. Just a little poison so far, no shivs. Okay, I'm going to go to the event. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Alright, in terms of how many events and regular encounters I'll get. kind of want to hit 2 elites in the shop. Although, I am at 6 hit points. Well, we'll see what happens before then. Alright, library. Gain a card I can read. I can gain a card reward and look at 5 cards instead of 3. Or I can sleep and heal 3 hit points. I'll go card reward. I don't need hit points. I'll definitely... Ooh, more poison. More poison. Alright, concentrate. Discard any number of cards, gain energy for each card discarded, and exhaust. Another deadly poison. Choke, 3 damage, +1 for each weaken and poison on the target. Huh, okay. If I get lots of poison, that can end up being a really strong attack. Get all the way to 30 poison, and this is a 33 damage attack. Bane, 2 damage +2 if the enemy has poison. Choke does cost 2 energy, though. What does it do if you upgrade it? I'm guessing this goes to, I don't know, 4 or 5. It just goes to 4. Yeah, that's not worth it. Not worth upgrading. Alright, our Crippling Cloud, single use, costs 2 energy, but hits all enemies in a row, which really means all enemies, since there's only 1 row. Hits all enemies for a poison and a weaken. And if I upgrade, I think it's 2 poison and a weaken? Yes. But it is single use. I kind of want to go for choke, except I'm not sure if I'm going to get enough stuff for that to be worth it. If I get tons of shivs, but not really much more in the way of poison, then that won't be there. I'm going to go Crippling Cloud. Okay. No, you can go away. Campfire. I gotta upgrade a card, or I can rest and heal 3 hit points. I'm upgrading. So what do I think probably defense cards need to be upgraded. I did already upgrade poison, but yeah, I need to work on some of these too. Okay, and then another event or a fight. I'm going to go with another event. Transmogrifier. I can pray, I can transform a card, or I can sacrifice, transform 2 cards, but gain a curse. I don't want any curses, so I'll transform a card. Now, am I going with another strike? In which case I'll still have, what, 2? I'll have 2 regular strikes, I'll have neutralize, and then I'll have my single use attacks. Well, that doesn't actually, that's really a skill, but alright. I'll have these for dealing damage, well I guess plus the, where it is, plus that. Yeah, I'll transform a strike. So I get Dagger Spray. Okay, yeah, that was worth it. Okay, upgrade that, and it's what, 2/2, right? Oh, no, it does 3 different attacks if you upgrade it. Very good if I can get Envenom, so that each one of those attacks adds poison. Okay. Well, this doesn't really matter. Oh no, I only have 1 path right now. Relic. This is going a lot faster than playing with 3 characters. Relic, I got the boot. On a 4, 5, or 6, it deals 1 damage. Okay. Relics can go up here. Alright. Yeah, elite. Yeah, I mixed those up. Sentries. Ooh, alright. This could be bad. We'll see. Alright, I need an A sentry and a B sentry. Alright, so this one's going to give me a dazed card. And then alternate between attacking for 2 and giving me 2 dazed cards. These, well, no matter what I roll, one of them is going to give me a dazed card, the other one's attacking for 3. And 8 hit points, 7 hit points, and 8 hit points. Okay. 5. I guess the roll, well, no, the roll does matter for the boot. Doesn't really matter for these, it's one of each. Once I kill one, then it matters. Alright. Well, I have backstab. So I want to leave one of these undamaged until backstab comes up. Well, although I do have cards that attack all enemies. I'm certainly not going to not use those if they come up. But between Die, Die, Die and Dagger Spray, those will deal a total of 5 to each enemy. Boot's going to hit one of them. Alright, what do we have? Ooh, Crippling Cloud. Alright, that's good. Outmaneuver, so that's going to be retained. Well, I'm getting hit for 3 damage. Oh, I have neutralized, though. I can neutralize that one. And then, or, well, I guess it doesn't really matter which one I neutralize. Crippling Cloud will weaken them all and give them all poison. Alright, so if I use these 3 cards, that'll cost me 3 energy, and I won't take any damage. Alright, so Crippling Cloud, they each get hit with a poison and a weaken. I already have some weakens out. Alright, so this is only hitting me for 2, so that's going to be enough block. So I get 2 block. That's my 3 energy, and then neutralize. The poison's going to hit all of them, so nobody's going to be at full health. This one. So that means it gets another weaken token. I guess. Or, no. I should probably put it on this one just because it's going to hit me right now. Its weaken token's going to go away. I guess. Alright. So that was 3 energy. That's being retained, and then these will just get discarded. Poison does 1 damage to each of them. Alright, and then I get a dazed card from here. I take 2 damage from that, but it's blocked. And then a dazed card from there. So 2 dazed cards. So these go on my draw pile, so really I'm only getting 3 cards to play this next round. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't deal any of them damage with the boot. Yeah, boot's going to be this one. We're supposed to do that right off the bat. Alright, 6, so same thing. Boot, yeah, we'll do 1 damage there. Oh, and this is down here, so it's going to attack for 2. This one's attacking, well, for 1. This is attacking for 2, and this is going to give me, or this one's attacking for 2. This one's going to give me another dazed card. Oh, good, I got 2 block. That's good. So these will just vanish at the end. I have 3 energy. Well, I just play these. I get my 3 block and get to hit one of them for 1 damage. Oh, I also have outmaneuver, but I don't need any energy yet. Alright, now the poison's going to hit them all again. And what am I taking? 1 and 2. Yep. So 3 block. That's just enough to block these 2. Oh, and the boot does damage before I play anything. Well, how about 1 on each of these? 1 from my strike, 1 from the boot. I get 3 block. Okay, and then this attacks for just 1. This one attacks for 2, but I have 3 block. And then this will go down here, so next round it's going to give me 2 dazed cards. This one gives me a dazed card. actually, before they attacked, I was supposed to give them all 1 poison damage. Alright, so Die 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 is still in there. It does 3 damage. That would finish these off. And Dagger Spray is still in there. Well, if I got both of those, they're all dead. And, well, there are 2 cards left after this. Well, there's Die Die Die, and there's Dagger Spray. Well, yeah, they're dead, because that hits them all for 3. These are dead. This hits them all for 1 and 1. Well, that's 5 total on this, down to 1, and the poison finishes it off. So, dead. Didn't need my outmaneuver. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Reward, 2 gold. Alright, so that's 5 gold. I get a relic. Bag of Preparation. Start a combat, draw 2 cards. Oh, so I draw 9 cards the first round. Okay. Unfortunately, outmaneuver can't be used in the first round. That's because if I'm drawing 9 cards, that's when I'm going to need the extra energy. And then I get a card reward. And no more golden tickets. Pretty sure they're just the 2. Ooh, oh, shivs. I like shivs. Riddle with holes. Costs 2 energy, I get 4 shivs. Then you upgrade, you get 5. It does cost 2 energy, but those are 4 separate 1 damage attacks. If I get something like Envenom, then each one of those would also add a poison. If I get Accuracy, I think, each one of those would deal 2 damage instead. Dash. Attack for 2 and get 2 block. You can switch rows. Well, that doesn't help. There are no other players. It costs 2 energy. It's 3 and 3. I would much rather have Riddle with holes. Reflex, unplayable. If this card is discarded by a card's effect, draw 2 cards. And I'm assuming 3 cards. Yes. If you upgrade it, I'm taking Riddle with holes. Alright, so there's the first chance for some shivs. Now I need to ways to make those shivs stronger. Alright, got all my rewards. You're gone. Oh, so how was this one? What was the upgrade there? So it has 1 more hit point. And